A mysterious drifter arrives at a rundown boarding house pursued by a charming yet deadly demon who wants a sacred key. When the building becomes a battleground, the residents must fight to survive the night against a growing horde of demons. Coming up next, All Guts So Gory presents Demon Night.
A stranger is coming.
Don't scream.
And he's hungry for their souls.
Just hear what I've got to say.
Now, they'll need all of their courage.
Like it or not, we stick together.
To fight the most dangerous evil of all.
They're here! The demons are here!
Supper time.
Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Night. Rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
The mad and macabre.
Oh, what monster could have done this?
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Live or die. Make your choice. Wake up, little girl.
Playtime's over.
You don't know what death is.
Sliced and diced.
All right, welcome back, guys. All Guts So Gory podcast presents Demon Night. I am Justin. With me, as always, I have Mike Randall. Oh, cut that. We don't want your last name. We got Mike and Charlie. I'm gonna cut that like a little more.
Take two.
Shorter. Yeah, take two on that one.
Take two.
All right. Welcome back from the intro. All Guts So Gory podcast is presenting Demon Night tonight. We've got.
Don't say that either.
Yeah, that's awful.
Don't say Demon Night tonight.
Just read your first one.
Take three.
Take three.
All right. Welcome back. All Guts So Gory presents Demon Night. I'm Justin. With me, as always, I have Charlie and Mike.
Deuces.
How are we doing today, guys?
Good enough.
Great.
Good enough.
Great.
We have what I think is a delightful movie that we are presenting today. It's 90 minutes long. It has some great that guys in it. Great people from the 90s. You know, we got Jada Pinkett. We got CCH Pounder. We got
Whoa. You better keep her out of your mouth.
Pounder, hardly knew her.
You get a pimp slap.
But anyway, yeah, we got great people. We got a hokey story. All right, so let's jump right into. I've seen this one probably, 7 to 10 times. What about you guys?
At least. Yeah, same. It's got a rewatchability. I like it.
Like it, Mike.
This was a first time watch for me. This one, you sprung this on us last night, and we're like, "Hey, can you guys watch this tonight?" I'm like, "Sure." Found it, threw it on. 90 minutes, great. And so I'm kind of wild carding a little bit, playing the role of Charlie in this one because of the short turnaround time. But I think we can't really talk about this until we talk a little bit about Tales from the Crypt.
We will.
My history with Tales from the Crypt was I didn't catch it in its heyday. I caught it when it was in syndication. So it used to be on HBO, and it was blood and guts and nudity and curse words. And then they clean all that up, and after the HBO run, they run it on like Fox or the WB at like midnight. So it was kind of a thing when I was a kid that you would be able to like catch Tales from the Crypt at midnight or whatever if you were able to stay up long enough at like a sleepover or something. But it was on syndication on cable, so it was like all the good stuff was cut out. I think they took some of these that were like 40 minutes long and made them like 22 minutes.
Well, you have to jam in commercials and stuff,
right? So Demon Night was one that I was not familiar with, but that's kind of my history with Tales from the Crypt.
Right.
Was seeing some like well-known actors playing a bit part in these, little horror shorts. The one I remember vividly was Joe Pesci starring in one.
Nice. So yeah, Mike mentioned this, and we can do this now. Tales from the Crypt ran on HBO from 1989 to 1996, so 7 seasons with 93 episodes. Contributions from hella famous people: Robert Zemeckis, Richard Donner, Joel Silver, actors, anybody from Brad Pitt, Demi Moore, Arnold Schwarzenegger, big names were wanting to be a part of this, right? So this movie came out in 1995. So at the tail end of the series run, it was the first. I believe it was before Bordello of Blood. It was the first one that went to Hollywood and released as a feature-length film, right? So
right.
I was also a big fan of the show. We did occasionally have HBO back when I was younger, so I occasionally caught some live and in the at their Gory Best episodes. What about you, Charlie? What about you for?
So I remember when this was playing, and this was I was mid-20s, having kids like there's no tomorrow. And so there was some of this, it makes me want to go back and watch them again because they were really good. And it was, like Twilight Zone, the new Twilight Zone, the second coming of Twilight Zone. And then there was that other show. I can't remember what it was called.
Yes, from the dark side. Oh, that was the shit movie, right?
Sort of, like Twilight Zone was the first, right?
Like Outer Limits and stuff.
This one, Outer Limits. So this one, I mean, I loved it. When I could catch it, I would, and they were great. And Mike, you missed out. If you haven't gone back and watched them, HBO style, I was just about to see if they're on HBO Max, so I can go watch a couple after this.
I wonder if they are. They have all the rest of their HBO,
but they don't put
there.
Everything out all at the same time. Like they do like a Disney thing where sometimes they don't have their older stuff and it'll come back for like a 6-month, 9-month run, and then they'll swap in something else. It's not like Sopranos. Sopranos is on all the time. Game of Thrones is on all the time.
That allows them to also rent out their IP as well to like a Netflix, for a while, and it actually gives value to Netflix for that time. It was based on a old comic. Let's see, EC Comics, Tales from the Crypt. There was a movie in the early 70s about it too. I think we referenced it on our 1970 to 74. This is not a remake. Tales from the Crypt is not a remake of that, but it is the same source material, and it does have a crypt keeper. So the first thought when I was watching this again is how well does this play now to people that are not familiar with Tales from the Crypt at all, and this little goblin thing walking around making stupid puns and the worst puns, right? But the best puns at the same time. How does that play? Is that annoying to somebody who's never seen it? But I mean, Mike, you're familiar with Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, of course. I think if you've never seen Tales from the Crypt or have never seen The Crypt Keeper, then if you popped in this film, you'd be like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Like, you wouldn't understand the intro and him being the director of this little film as he's introducing Demon Knight, or the end of the film where he's in Hollywood at the premiere of Demon Knight. You're like, you wouldn't understand. So, certainly helps if you at least have a little bit of knowledge of what Tales from the Crypt is before going into this, or you can just fast forward 6 minutes and then you're treated as a standalone film. Also, I just looked it up. Tales from the Crypt is on AMC Plus, which means it's on Shudder.
Nice.
It's not on HBO.
I was going to say it is historically, air quotes, not on HBO Max and not part of the HBO franchise where they play it. Then it's exclusively on Shudder.
Interesting. They must have bought that IP from them.
No. I think HBO has just so much content. They don't want to water down the stuff that they really make money on.
All right, so what do we give this movie though? Like I like to say it's 7 out of 10 or so, but like a lot of fun, right? Always entertains myself.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, objectively, it's probably like a 6.
Okay, I mean that's not far off from a 7.
I don't like it. It doesn't have to be an Academy Award winning movie for me to watch it over and over and over and over and over again. And this is one of those movies that is like, I don't really see flaws in it. I just see the good stuff and I love it. So I realistically, I would give it like a 7, 7.5.
All right. A Charlie score of 7.
Yeah.
An objective score of like a 6 or a 5, but a Charlie score of 7.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Mike, what about yourself?
If I'm giving an objective score, it's like a 4 or 5, but
no.
I'll give it a 7 because I
Okay.
enjoyed some of the lines. Billy Zane is having a fucking blast, and you can tell.
Yeah.
But
Billy
there's some
Zane.
stuff that's just like, all right, dude, like what are we doing here? Like just from an objective.
He stole the
standpoint.
movie.
Oh my god,
He
he 100% stole the show.
You walk away from this being like that was the best performance. It was
Why is
mask
Billy
level,
Zane
right?
not winning Oscars and being in big
Right.
movies now?
I mean, he's out there like shooting fire out of his crotch. And
He
he's
couldn't
like,
help it.
whoa,
Couldn't help it. Whoa.
my bad. Sorry about that. Like, it's so over the top. But I also like. I mean, all the characters were good. Like,
Right.
I don't know who the character was. Like I said, I'm wild carding this because you threw this on us last minute. But the girl, the lady who runs the brothel, she's got some lines like, "Get that pussy off the table," and I bet you can't. while the one girl's laying on the table and.
Yeah.
Just there's some good lines. More like a tune-up than a lube job.
That guy. Oh my gosh, that was the dumbest guy.
There's some good stuff in this.
The guy from Wings.
Right, yeah. Thomas Hayden Church. Yeah.
And I like how they made the demons look.
Yeah.
I like how they made the demons look. That can always go poorly, especially if they're just not done well, or if the makeup's not good, or if they're not scary enough looking. They made them look fucking gooey and like just hairy, gross. Like you smell how bad they look. It's really well done with the demons. And
what'd you say, Charlie? Hear me out? Is that what you said?
No, I did not.
I love it. It's good that they set it in a brothel, but there's not like sex workers all over the place, so it's not.
It's kind of like
it's a hotel.
Boarding house.
It's a hotel.
They're selling other things.
There is one hooker that lives at the hotel.
Oh, sex worker! Come on now.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
So it's not, but it's not exploitation. There's not sex workers all over the place. So
right. So we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Tons of nudity. I'm just gonna throw it out there. There's tons of topless ladies in this movie. Sorry, Charlie. I know you're not a big fan of that kind of thing.
I hate it.
So from the fake movie at the beginning to in the movie where Willie's fantasy that
Dick Miller, baby.
Yeah, Dick Miller. He puts the dick in Dick Miller. No. So this was released by Universal Pictures with Dark Castle Entertainment, January 13th, 1995. Runtime of 92 minutes, so it almost meets Mike's required 90 minutes. Budget of $11 million. It made about 21 in the box office. So modest success, doubled its money, but also more of an advertisement. It probably was an effort to pick the ratings back up for the show as well. I would imagine because it's right at the end, and that's probably when things start to die down a little bit. So let's give them a feature-length film here.
But it kind of beat that, like they have like a good show, and they're this would be great as a movie, and it doesn't come out till like 7 or 8 years after the show's over. Like, what the fuck? What's the fucking point?
Right.
Like the Sopranos did that, but even longer. They had like the Sopranos prequel as a movie.
Yeah,
which wasn't necessary.
I just feel like whenever, like The Crow, nobody watched The Crow because Brandon Lee died, and like you're bringing out another, and like whenever you do that with like Gandolfini dying, and then you try to bring in, I don't know,
right?
It's tough. It's a tight rope to walk. You guys ready to talk about the cast and crew a little bit?
Let's do this.
All right. Director was Ernest Dickerson. Not really a movie director. Did a lot of show works, small screen, if you will, but he was a cinematographer for the movie Juice with Tupac Shakur, a longtime collaborator with Spike Lee as a cinematographer as well. So yes, R.I.P. Tupac. Pour some out for him. Written by Ethan Reef and Cyrus Voris. Later they worked on Bulletproof Monk and Sleeper Cell, so also not in the horror genre. So this was kind of them.
But decent. I've heard of those movies. I've seen them.
Yeah, sure.
Is Tony Shalhoub at that?
In Bulletproof Monk, that's just Monk. That's close. That was
you're halfway there.
Fat or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It was I think it was a A Woo. John Woo, maybe?
Okay.
Was that the one with Stifler?
I was talking with you. I know it's not Tony Shalhoub.
Stifler was in it. Stifler was like the...
John William Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Actors. I'm going to lead off with the best performance in 1995, probably. Billy Zane as the collector.
Oh.
He was charismatic, just cool as shit, delivered every line perfectly.
Yeah, Billy Zane.
Just good stuff. Billy effing Zane. Mr. Titanic hates Rose or whatever. The Phantom.
Was he the Phantom?
He was the Phantom.
Oh, it was a horrible movie, but I mean,
not Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. This is just the Phantom.
Singular.
So he was also in Sniper and some other films like that.
Zoolander,
right? He was one of the
as
models.
Himself.
Yeah,
listen to your friend Billy Zane there.
Yeah, he's just known for being a good-looking guy, right? It's a song if you're into that kind of thing. You're into good bone structure and stuff.
Yeah, in my group chat, him and Zoolander doing "It's a Walk Off" when he does the "It's a Walk Off,"
right?
And that GIF we would share back and forth whenever the Orioles had a walk-off win. So, well, like once a year,
walk-off. So. Yep.
Right. I mean, when they win 13 games in a year,
Yeah.
Oh, burn.
Oh, snap.
Burn.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr. is. So, unfortunately, Mike's freezing up a little bit in the bottom.
No, I'm not.
I see that.
I'm going to start talking. Okay. No, you're back.
You're back.
I was never gone. I don't think.
Boomerang.
Oh, you were gone.
I started talking shit about the Orioles. My computer was like, "Do what?"
You didn't say anything when I said Cal Ripken Jr., so I knew something was wrong.
Oh, I was ignoring you.
Yeah.
No.
So we also had William Sadler in his most likable role ever. Every other, the Bill and Ted stuff is pretty good, but normally he's an offbeat, creepy kind of guy that I don't
Die Hard
trust.
2.
Yeah. He wasn't the main guy in that, was he?
Wait, who would?
William Sadler, yeah, the
main character. Yeah, he was the leader of that. He was the leader of the military squad that came in and was actually
gotcha. Not the bad guy.
VFW.
Okay. Right? Yeah. What's your relationship with William Sadler, Mike? You got any films you want to mention?
No, unless he is the bad guy from Die Hard 2, then doing Naked Time Street.
He's done a lot of movies.
Yeah, lots of movies.
Shawshank Redemption.
We have yes. We have Mrs. Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith. Speaking of Tupac, they had a friendship. I need to ask you guys, is it Geraldine or Geraldine? Because people were calling her everything.
Geraldine.
I think somebody called her Geraldine, and obviously she's known for The Matrix, Reloaded, Gotham. She's been in a ton of things. Set It Off, was she in that one? Or no? Maybe I'm being...
I don't know. Like I said,
bring it on.
You put me on the spot for this one.
Then Mike, CCH Pounder, Irene, the owner of the motel, and Thomas Hayden Church from Wings, Sideways, Spider-Man 3, all that. All right. Any comments on any of the actors? Did I leave anybody out? Except Dick Miller.
Dick Miller, man.
Dick Miller.
Back-to-back Dick's movie. We had Chopping Mall and... Well, actually, it won't be back-to-back. But
no.
This is the second movie that
2
we've
out of
had.
3.
Uncle Willie. Uncle Willie's been in 12,000 movies.
Been in a lot. All right. So we're good then, huh? We want to jump right into this thing?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
We start off with a chase scene, a very slow chase scene, but we've got Breaker running away from the collector, and we hear Filter's "Hey Man, Nice Shot," which is the most 1996 song that there is. I think it was great at the time. Obviously, Breaker, we don't know he's Breaker yet, but fleeing from it, so we don't know. Just two men chasing each other. He runs out of gas, turns, starts shooting. Boom, big explosion. That forces the action into town, right? Into town.
Yeah.
So we go to town.
Even though you only see one building.
Is because Billy Zane T-bones him with his Firebird.
Yeah, exactly.
Going over 100 miles an hour.
They were going over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Why?
So he runs
because
to town. Because he's a thief. What'd he steal? Antiquity or something.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So he Breaker's like, oh, crap, I gotta steal another car. Somebody catches him, forces him from the Halfway House restaurant, is what it's called, the Halfway House, which is, real appealing restaurant, right?
Yeah.
In New Mexico, to it was another bad named hotel, but it was a motel.
The Overlook?
Yeah, it wasn't the Overlook.
It used to be a church.
It used to be a church. He snuck in the back way, and that's where he met Dick Miller. Drank some hooch off of him, and then Dick Miller's actually the one who Willie actually owns this hotel. Sorry, CCH Pounder Irene is just the manager or co-owner or something. But anyway,
the madam.
Money talk. Yes, well,
she's not a madam.
Is there or is there not a sex worker in this place?
There is one sex worker. Does not a brothel make?
It's a classic end of the road.
Oh yeah,
hotel, right?
Right.
Where you are at the bottom. You've hit rock bottom, and this is where you have wound up in a rock bottom state. Love New Mexico. Lived there for 12 years in the rock bottom hotel. Motel used to be a church, and the town is so small they don't even show the fucking town.
There's no town. There's 2 buildings, maybe a house or 2. Didn't show it though. So we get to meet Dick Miller. He basically brings him in, and then we see all the people of Skid Row, right? One of my favorite lines coming up in a little bit, where the Thomas Hayden Church, or Roach, Mr. Roach, as he's called in this one, comes in and says, "Hello, motel people." It's perfect because they're motel people. We got the postal worker down on his luck, just got fired. We've got the sex worker, as Mike referenced. We've got the one that's on prison release, work release. That's Jada Pinkett's character, Geraldine. We got Irene, the tough, no shit taken front desk lady. Who am I missing here? That's it. Who lives there, right?
Yeah.
Well, Willie and
that's pretty.
The 2 cops.
Oh, yeah,
the 2 cops.
No, well, they don't live there.
Yeah. So So he gets there to the motel, and then obviously the collector is like, "I need your help chasing this guy down." So that brings the action to a head there, right? They believe his story that he's chasing this guy because he stole something extremely valuable. He's a thief. Let's get him. As cops do,
Yeah.
They find out that both people walked away from this fireball, and they're fine, right?
Airbags.
Yeah. What bothers me? Immediately, Irene drops a dime on Breaker. I know it doesn't matter, but Irene's calls the cops, doesn't
Snitch.
she? Yeah. Snitch, man. Snitches get stitches and lose their arm later. Is what happens to snitches, right?
And then get blown up.
Right. Any favorite characters so far? Any favorite lines that I've missed or anything?
I mean, Billy Zane's got a a kind of wisecracking nature to him already. You already know you're going to have some fun with this guy, even though you don't know what he's all about yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of excited to see him more.
He's well mannered. He's complimentary of the cops. He's working with them and including them in his mission to get this really dangerous guy, right?
Right.
So I think they're puffed up a little bit. One of them seems super stupid, and the other one doesn't seem that much smarter. The 2 cops.
No,
they're very typical Keystone cops, or they may even be brothers in this small town.
Oh, they're definitely related, like a brother-in-law, probably.
Yeah.
We did, but did either of you guys want to talk about the fake movie before the movie, or no?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah,
okay.
I mean it's
John
mildly
Larroquette.
entertaining.
Larroquette.
But
Yeah. Okay. So back at it. Help me out here. Where are we at? So the cops show up. They,
Cops show up.
they search his satchel, if you will, that he had on him. Couldn't find it. They go up to search the room for this key, right?
Then
And then
movie full of snitches. Fucking
Willie,
Uncle Willie dimes him out.
he's like, I saw him snatched even though I didn't know I saw it.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So he finds the thing, and then we immediately see him. Oh, he put something awful in there. Go ahead and dump that out for me, right? So that's our first indication that the collector cannot touch this key as is, right?
Right.
It's really important, and whatever's inside of it is really important too.
Did we have our first flashback yet?
No, that's not until he
Okay.
is upstairs and falls asleep, I think.
Right. Okay. So we don't know what's in it. We just know that he doesn't. Yeah. The collector wants it. The audience, I think, is hit to the fact that he shouldn't get this. This is not something we want him to get. Right.
Right.
Fair enough. So let's put it in here. In the meantime,
Suss out the bad guy. Quick.
Something stops them from pouring it out and changes.
The cop is like, "Whoa, don't do that. That's evidence.
Oh yeah, he took it.
We need that."
I think at the same time he found out that both cars were stolen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both cars were stolen, so we're gonna go down to the station, figure this out.
Yep.
Which is where the first batshit moment of the movie happens.
And Billy Zane's like, "We can figure this out right here."
Yeah. Why wait? And what happens, guys? You could take this.
Fist punch through the mouth and through the back of the head.
Punch
awesome
through the skull.
It looked like
amazing.
It looked like punching the T-1000. Like the head turned into liquid metal, and you couldn't get your arm out of
it. which indicates that this is a Jason Voorhees type strength that this guy has, right? You punch through a head.
Oh yeah, he's supernatural.
He's supernatural, Yeah. And then, I think Irene spits out her toothpick and everybody's like panicking and stuff. They are able to Breaker is able to get the keys off of the dumber cop's belt, undo himself, and he's able to put the key against Collector's face. Right?
Yeah, which burns him.
Which she's like, haha, and then he jumps out of there, basically.
Yeah.
And we're like, at this point, we're like, oh, there's something in that key that hurts him. That's their weapon against him. And shit's going crazy.
Yep.
And everybody's yelling at him, what the hell was that? What did you get us into? Etc. Meanwhile, he puts a drop of the goo from inside the key on the door frame, creates a barrier.
Well, it's blood. Yeah.
We do know it's blood, but I don't know if he's announced it too.
Okay.
Right. So we do find out that it is blood. I'm not sure exactly when, but the story is that this was filled with Jesus' blood at one time. Right?
Eventually find that out, yeah.
We find out it was Jesus' blood at the beginning. That's mostly gone away. There's probably still a little bit of his DNA in that key somehow, but it's mostly filled up by the people that.
Whoa. Not that kind of movie.
Not that kind of podcast.
I kind of,
it is.
I've seen this a bunch of times and then seeing it again. My idea of like what is going on has kind of evolved. And I think, because when he lays down like the exposition of what's going on, we're talking like a span of 3 billion years. Right?
Yeah.
When they were, I'm sure you'll get to that. So I'll just pause that part. But then it's like, I feel like Jesus was just one of the guys in the long line of
Fair enough. Yeah.
people, humans who were protecting this key from the bad guys.
That is where they start us off. That is the first Demon Knight, if you will. That's so the movie is called Demon Knight, Knight, as in a knight against demons, right? So that is what this movie is after. And yeah, it leads us to believe that one of these flashbacks shows demons chasing a guy, just a guy, and wants a key from him. They accidentally walk under Jesus and the blood burns the demons. So I don't know if the key was just a key before the Jesus' blood and gave him a
Okay.
weapon or not? I don't know. This is
But why would it be a
unknowable.
container? You know,
You're right.
there are some plot holes. It's a little confusing. You can go a lot of different
Yeah.
directions, and
I
there
think
would
I'm gonna
be
knock this down to a 3.
there would be nothing in the movie that would be like your theory's wrong, mine's right.
Right.
You know, it's just it leaves it up to the viewer.
So exposition tells us there are 7 keys spread throughout the galaxy.
Cosmos.
Cosmos is what they said. Okay, so that is space and time. Is that what we're saying here?
I don't know. Whatever the
Unknowable.
cosmos is to you.
So the demons have 6 of the keys, and it is down to the last key, which would make them rule everything, essentially, right? One of those catch-alls. If you get the last, the 7th, get the 7th key.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dark
Are they like
wins over
Infinity
light,
Stones?
right? Yeah, kind of. This would be like the Reality Stone. If you get that Reality Stone, shit happens, right? No, yeah, as Charlie was mentioned, though, I think dark wins out over light. Cosmos full of dark. So it's down to us.
God, like there were. Are we at the point where he tells them and gives them that exposition?
It's all in this. It's all in this part, you know. Like pretty soon we divide up, right? We divide up. Cordelia, I think her name is obviously with Roach. We see them kind of jump up Mike's favorite part, right? The jumper cable scene, right? You want to take that part?
That's not my favorite part, but I mean,
well, you said it's just like a normal Tuesday for you, right?
Oh no.
Well, my nipples are on fire. But yeah, so
anyone who knows me knows I ain't doing anything like that.
For some reason, the other cop needs to go search all the rooms. He was looking for the key at first, but then he took the liberty of like staring in on the two, doing some pretty crazy stuff with car battery, and some jumper cables.
Yeah.
What did he refer to it like, Mike? What was your what was the description he said?
I don't.
It's like a full tune-up and lube job.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, when he describes it, he was like more like a tune-up and a lube job. Yeah, something like that.
I don't need to know. Get back to it. Yeah. So anyway, Cordelia, we know that is a regular John or trick for the sex worker,
or maybe just her boyfriend.
Maybe boyfriend. Maybe all of the above. You know,
who knows? Unknowable.
Maybe she's not a sex worker.
Oh, she's a sex worker.
She does offer to give. What's his name?
The post office guy.
Yes, a freebie.
Yeah,
a freebie. Right.
She thinks about it. She doesn't offer it to him.
Yeah.
But
he loves her. And that was another funny line where it's like, that's just what he needs to get screwed again by someone else or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're jumping all over the place because this one is a short one with a lot of flying stuff happening around. So yeah, in this time they split up and we see that the collector can tempt them, right? He tempts Cordelia.
Well, doesn't he do his little dance outside first?
Oh yeah.
When he couldn't get into when he couldn't get in.
Oh, that's the best.
And he brings in the recruits.
How did I almost forget? That was a great scene too. So like, Breaker puts the key on his face, jumps out the window, and he says, "What's with you, ho dunk, po dunk, mother effer?" Like he does this whole little like country dance, and it is awesome. I'll probably put it on the Insta so people can see it and enjoy it as much as I do. But at that point, he says, "This place is condemned. I didn't want to do this." Slices his hand open.
Yeah.
He's got Surge in his blood, like the old soda, Surge. And
or like Reanimator.
Yeah, exactly. Reagent stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
He slings it on the ground, and out of the ground oozes up these demons that Mike was describing earlier, right? Great practical effects. They are gooey. There's some that are puppets. There's some that are people in suits with great makeup on, but it's great. They all have these green eyes.
Yep.
Which is important later because everybody has amazing aim.
Unbelievable,
right?
Unbelievable, right? So yeah. So they try to get in, and everybody runs around trying to, fight them off, kill them, shoot them in the eyes, and it frees their souls. Shoot them in both eyes. So nothing else will kill them.
Yep.
We're all together at this point?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you liking it? You liking the method of killing them?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fine, but everyone is a really good shot in this
Everyone's
movie.
so good at killing these things. I'm like, holy shit, man. I've seen some movies where they can't hit somebody, standing 10 feet in front of them, but they're shooting out eyeballs.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Both
Boom,
eyes.
boom, boom. Quick shots. All right. So after that, after they're able to fight them off and put the barriers up, that's when the exposition happens because they're like, "What is happening?" And
Yep.
he tells them, he's like, "If you believe what I'm going to say, I don't know if you're going to believe me, but here's what's happening. Those are demons. I thought we were safe because there were only 5 people here. He's got this mark. He's got this tattoo of stars on his hands. So if all 7 line up, he knows that that's the end game, right? He
For
knows that
him.
he
Yeah.
has to pass along the key to something else, to someone else, like it was done for him in World War One. Is
Look like
that
it.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's been carrying the torch since World War One. So he should be like 80 something years old at this point, right? At
Or like
least.
100. Like,
Because he had to be at least 18 to be in there, right?
right.
Well, back in World War One, who
Right.
knows,
They
right?
took what they could get.
I think you
Yeah.
could get a permission slip. You could join at like 14 back then, right?
Yeah. He's almost 100, somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
But exposition says at one point in this long line of demon knights, Jesus' blood was in here. But then after that, each demon knight kind of fills up the key and passes on to someone else.
Yep.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
All right. We're good. The end. No. So that was the first thing. And then you're right. Then he being the collector, starts trying to pick them off one by one, appealing to their weaknesses, tempting them, whatever. Right. First
Brainwashing
one
them.
being right.
Making them make deals with him.
Deals with me. Yeah. Fair enough. Cordelia's the first one to get it because she got smacked in the face by Roach and was crying. And he's like, "Oh, baby girl." He did his like say anything without the boombox.
He's like, let me
Right?
holla at you.
Let me holler at you. Let me wipe that tear from down here. All you gotta do is let me in.
Yep.
And then she knows how to get. Is it Larry? Is that his name?
Is that the
House worker.
postman? Yeah, yeah. He gets got.
Yeah, he got Scott. She eats him. She eats him up good. I think he got like a little kiss out of it first, so he got what he wanted. You know,
That was enough for him.
what's the line from Step Brothers? You're just curly headed. That's what he was. That's what this guy was.
Yep.
All right. So that's the first one. We got to kill Cordelia. And everybody's pissed because Cordelia is a beloved member of the family, right?
Right.
Mike, did Geraldine ever finish cleaning the stove in this movie?
I don't know.
No. I don't
Probably
think
not.
she did.
She keeps
Probably
getting
not.
distracted.
Just getting distracted. There's a cat that keeps finding its way in, even though it's supposed to be an outdoor cat, I guess.
Yeah, it was up on
Which
the
is
table with Cordelia for a minute.
Oh, yeah, your favorite line, right? Get that pussy off the table. And,
Yep.
and then Cordelia jumps
hops
off
down.
in
I meant the
shame.
cat.
Let's talk about the cat. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Who wants to jump in? I feel like I'm talking a lot here.
No, well, yeah, it's your movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, it's my movie, but
so at this point, I mean, it's just following a great formula that always works in horror movies. If you have decent acting, decent directing, and a decent script, where you have a crew, a cast of characters who are isolated, what kind of works with Mike's theory on the last podcast with Event Horizon, where you have like certain characters who fill certain roles.
Crew, yeah.
Yeah, there's no leftover characters. There's no forgotten about characters. They do their thing and they get persuaded to do the wrong thing,
Right.
and
There's always one that's gonna
shit goes wrong. Yeah.
Always one that's gonna sell you out to like Roach is that character in this one. The first second he gets, he's gonna turn him over to try to think for themselves, or to save themselves.
Yeah, he's a Breaker hater the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah.
He should have just shot and killed him early. Like, does that break the thing? Like, if he kills one of the 7,
maybe. I mean, it's so also in this during the Cordelia fight, Breaker's like thrown to the side. Other people try to break in. Irene grabs the key, tries to put it on Cordelia's head. She grabs her arm, breaks it, or rips it off. No more arm.
Rips it
Yeah,
off.
rips it right off.
Right. Rips
And
it
I
off.
don't know how a person would react with their arm being ripped off,
Not well.
but
Not like that.
Irene does a great job.
Yeah,
The rest
she
of
was
the
in
movie,
shock. She was drinking a lot of the vodka.
running around. Yeah.
She was running around. They somehow get forced down into the basement.
Is this the
They-
underground passages?
There's like a tunnel or something.
There's a
'cause the
boy-
whole
Right, then-
area is riddled
Yeah.
with old mine shafts and tunnels.
Oh,
and
that's what it
stuff.
is. So the cat. They chase the cat down because I think the cat's not immune or something, right? He's
Mhm.
trying to do it, but then they find out that there's a tunnel behind there's a passageway into the mines
Right.
that not Larry, but Willie remembers from his time in the mines. There's
Yep.
a spur, north spur that gets
And
him out of there.
don't they want to get out, but then he talks them out of it, and then
Yeah,
he
says we don't know if the demons haven't found this mines too, right?
but then eventually they just go back.
Eventually
and
they're
try
forced
to get out
to.
anyway.
Stupid Roach decides he's going to call the shots and bust down that wall, and then it was basically like, all right, we're going to stick together.
Yeah.
Put the drop of blood behind us. Obviously, the mind plan doesn't necessarily work out.
Find the little kid, Timmy.
Geraldine is kind of looking for the cat, but gets taken into her fantasy of being basically like a fashionista, fashion model or something.
Right.
Definitely, the collector has the hots for her, has an eye for her, offers her the stuff. That was actually upstairs. Sorry about that, but anyway, that was that fantasy. Yeah,
It
then
doesn't
they
work
see
out. She
they
resists.
see the kid in the corner. Yes, we believe she resists. We see the kid in the mine, and then we see his parents have been turned into demons, right? Possessed.
Yep. So they got to beat feet out of the mine.
They do. They got to get out of there. They get out. Whew, put the drop of blood on the thing to block the
Right. They're
block
safe.
the dad and the mom in there, and then Mike
Fucking Roach. Goddamn fucking Roach.
Roach.
I don't know.
Mike's
What?
like,
You tell me.
What happened?
You
are being the best wild card, Mike. I'm not that wild.
I watched this movie for the first time 20 hours ago.
All right. So Roach says this is like for 10 years of minimum wage.
Right.
Work.
Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
And I guess he's his boss, right?
Right, but how's that the demon's fault?
He's gonna shoot that demon because he was the boss, right?
Right.
It's like in The Simpsons, the Treehouse of Horror, where he goes, "Hey, you shot Zombie Flanders," and Homer goes, "Flanders was a zombie." It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just shoot him. But it also destroys the barrier, and just more.
They all start
demons coming.
pouring in.
Right. It's around this time that we also get to see not Roaches, because who cares about his fantasy? Willie's fantasy. Is Willie's fantasy the best fantasy, yes?
Well,
Yes.
they break in, yes, objectively, undebatable.
Right.
So
because
they
of all the
break
alcohol,
in.
right?
Yeah, they break in, so they all have to go upstairs.
They do have to go
And then he
upstairs.
puts that barrier on the stairs so that they're up there safe. And that's when he falls asleep, and you see his experience, and then the whole where he gets the thing put in his hand, and then you see the Jesus scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the Jesus. And we get to see the demons like walking around with like cloaks on, like they're fooling people. Like,
Right.
hey, are you
With
just a demon?
Look at my
Are you
13-inch fingers. Do you think I'm
are you
just a
just a
regular
demon
person?
in a cloak? Nah, man. I'm not a demon in a cloak.
Nah,
Not
bro.
not the drones you're looking for. So yeah, we get to see he tries to tempt Irene with her arm back.
Yep.
And
No,
she
that's later when they go up in the attic.
Are we upstairs? We're on this upstairs, right? Isn't it?
We're on upstairs,
Yeah.
and then Willie goes
Willie
missing,
gets it.
and the
Okay.
kid goes missing. So that's when they're still safe because they have the
they're up
barrier.
shrinking in the attic, aren't they?
So they're looking for them, right? So they're going from room to room.
Right.
People split up like you should never do in a horror movie. And Irene finds Willie upstairs drinking, and the kid's up there reading Tales from the Crypt comic book.
Yeah. Nice little meta moment there.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's when we also discovered that the postal worker was going postal, if you will, which is an offensive term, for postal workers. But
it?
What isn't anymore these days?
Is it accurate?
So apparently, he had a manifesto. He was going to, he had been secretly, what he was fired for was legit. He was stealing everybody's mail and reading it. Yep. And it was up there. And
it's the kid, Irene, and the deputy are upstairs, and they're going through his stash.
Right. They find tons of guns, but no ammo.
And then they send Willie down to go get everyone else.
Right.
And I think Roach had lifted the key from Breaker before they all split up to go look for Willie and the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And
Roach is by himself.
So they're out. Right. So he's holding on to it, and they're all looking around, but he doesn't have the opportunity to, try to get out of there and make a deal or whatever yet. Then they go upstairs. They find Willie, the kid, and Irene and the cop, and they send Willie down to go get everybody. And that's when Willie, I think, gets it.
She was like, "Leave the bottle," and he was still like wanting some alcohol, and that's what. But
I think somehow the kid goes downstairs too, and he's in the room with Willie.
Yeah, he follows Willie down.
Yeah.
Because Willie tries to kill Breaker right after his fantasy. Willie's trying to kill
Willie and the kid are in this room, and Willie's like in this fantasy, and the kid's like, "What the fuck, Uncle Willie?" And then we get the whole Willie fantasy scene. Which
Willie. There were like what nine models there with their boobs out.
A lot.
He was not hating it. We get some more fun. Billy Zane playing the bartender.
Mm-hmm. Drink up, Uncle Willie.
Drink up. This is for you. Right.
How many times did Dick Miller miss his mark or misspeak a word? Be like, "Oh, guys, we gotta shoot this again." Like,
right.
How many takes you think they did?
He's a consummate professional. Was he drunk?
Maybe. Was he drunk? Maybe.
Do you think he accidentally fell on anybody?
Probably.
Right.
Accidental motorboat is what that, not an on-purpose one. All right. So, sorry. This is going to be the craziest episode yet, but we're trying to make this happen here. Willie trying to kill Breaker. The kid's screaming, "Don't do it. Don't do it." Who chops off Willie's head?
So
how did he get a knife or sword?
What's her name? Geraldine
right.
comes in.
He didn't want to do it, right?
She doesn't want to hurt Uncle Will. She's like, put him down.
He loves.
And Willie's got Breaker up against the wall by the neck. I mean, how this guy stays conscious that long is unknowable. And then the kid's freaking out, and Breaker grabs the machete and he cuts his head off, but the body is still going after him. And the kid like puts a blanket or a rug over the head, and he can't see. And he's like, the eyes. And then the kid picks up the head, and there's like these deer antlers mounted on this table, and he goes over and boom, eyes go out.
Yeah.
Like perfect slots for the eyes, apparently.
Yep.
Great head though, right? I like
right.
That's what she said.
But like,
I think this is the point where Roach
goes
to make his deal.
Right.
And I'll let you take that, because that was a pretty good scene.
Yeah.
It's a good scene.
This is a deal with the devil. This is the trope of the deal with the devil is like,
exactly.
It never turns out what you expect it to be. You didn't really need to make it in the first place. And in this one, he just explicitly tells him like, "Hey, I lied."
Yeah.
Right. He's like, okay, and does this and does that, gives him the key, thinks he's away. And Billy Zane's like, can I kill everyone else? He's like, Yeah, do what you got to do, man. And then he goes downstairs, and when he's almost away, then he's like, "Oh, one more thing, I lied," and then just gets like chewed up.
Yep.
Did you like how he had the wet sponge in his mouth? Like popped it out
Yes.
so he could wipe
I
up
wanted to talk about that. How the fuck did they do that?
It's cuts, good cuts, I guess.
That was pretty
but it was
good.
good.
It was like,
or maybe it was.
It was like the ATM machine, like spitting your card back out, like a sponge coming out of his mouth. I'm like,
Yeah.
Holy shit, how'd they do that?
So he wipes away the barriers so they can all go upstairs now and kill everybody else.
Yeah.
And then he gets got, and then they go upstairs to kill everybody else.
Yeah.
But, he's getting killed down there, and Geraldine or somebody shoots the bow and arrow through his eyeball, forcing him back downstairs, and the key is still on that level. So he doesn't have the key anymore.
Right. So then, he's up. Geraldine there. All the demons are coming up and looking around, and everyone else, like, they're in that one room where Uncle Willie was trying to kill everybody. The collector comes up with the other demons, and that's when he goes up into the attic, or tries to get up in the attic, and Irene he's like,
he shows the stump,
goes to do her fantasy, right? Like, here's your arm. I can make this happen. You could have your arm back. And she picks up her stump, and he's like, is that a yes? And she's like, no, that's me giving you the middle finger.
Yeah.
Right? And then what does she do?
So good.
What does she do to drive him back down?
He just says, well, I guess that's a no. I guess I'll talk to you later or something. He just it works.
Right.
But that is when, so that's when Roach is getting killed. But at that time, it looks like he's got the key, he's got everything he needs, but then he gets shot in the eye. Flies
drops
off.
The suitcase,
Drops the suitcase. Irene and the deputy force the others. I guess it's just Geraldine, the kid, and Breaker.
They're up in the attic.
Forces them in the attic.
Go up to the attic.
It's my house. I make the rules. She's got the freaking 6 grenades on her, or 8 grenades that are kind of like daisy chained together, so she can use one.
Which the postal worker was going to use to go blow up the post office.
Used like one pole bar to get all those, and the deputy, to his credit, did the brave thing and stayed with her. That was nice.
Hey, he didn't have to. He could have just left her there.
No, I definitely didn't have to. But that was a la. Did that seem very? What's her name in Aliens?
Ellen Ripley?
No.
Oh no! You're talking about the lieutenant and the female corporal who were like, "You're a dickhead, whatever your name is," and they blew up all the aliens in the vent.
Right. They're keeping the
Gorman. You're an asshole, Gorman. And then they blow up all the aliens in the vent.
So we're safe. We're just gonna wait this out till the morning, right? That's what the plan is in the attic, I would assume. Right. Let's wait this out till the morning. But that Tales from the Crypt comic book comes back. Little boys reading it, the eyes open, possessed.
Oh wait, so they just have enough blood for one entry, and instead of putting it on the door up to the attic
window,
they put it on one of like 5 windows. Like, what's the fucking point?
Hey, why not? It worked out though.
And then the little kid gets the demon special through the comic book.
Oh, he goes all Pennywise. His mouth opens up crazy. Great practical effects here.
Yeah.
Kills, essentially gives Breaker the mortal wound, the fatal wound, right?
And then sticks his tongue in it.
Sticks his tongue in it.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but Geraldine drop kicks him out the window that's got the barrier on it. That kills him. But shit. He had kind of scattered out earlier. She was able to tolerate the blood on her and put it on the window.
He knew what the
he knew which one it was going to be.
The scenario was going to be, because he lived it. He was with 7 people, including whoever the key holder, whatever he's called, when the key holder was taken out and he became the new key holder. So he knew it was going to happen. Like, he knew about the tattoos aligning and blah, blah, blah.
He identified her after she was able to resist the temptation, right?
And then took the blood and put it on the window herself. Right. He's like, oh, yep, you're the one.
She knows how to do it. So anyway, he tries to explain this has to be you, right? And passes it along. She gets all the visions, all the memories of all the key holders, right?
Yep.
And she has a full thing of blood on her, right? And now she's like, oh shit, Billy Zane, the collector, is coming in here. What am I going to do? Does a cool, brilliant little thing. Just gets naked-ish, pours blood on herself.
I would have sealed up all the doors and windows.
Yeah.
So there's no chance of that happening.
You have plenty of blood now, right?
But then her plan B or her plan A, which wouldn't have been mine, she covers herself in the dude's blood, Breaker's blood. So she's just a bloody, shield protected Jesus blood, ready for Billy Zane to come up, and he doesn't see it coming.
So hear me out, guys. No, I'm just... All right.
I'll veto that one.
He tries to grab her arm and realizes, she's covered this blood or whatever.
And he starts to burn and in a lot of pain and dives down the attic door hole.
Dives down, and then she follows, one should not do.
No, I feel like that's when you secure all the entries.
Okay.
But anyway, then we wouldn't have the great ending we have.
Oh, the ending was great. She follows into the bathroom, sees the first dead sheriff or deputy in the bathtub, but notices the shower curtain is down.
Yep.
He grabs her with the shower curtain and starts to bathe her, right?
Goes in the bathtub and turns the shower on, and what does he say? Like, you should know this. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Yeah. Gets all the blood off of her, so...
I forgot a good line between Roach and the collector when Roach is like, Vaya con Dios, and he goes, Vaya con Diablos.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, but that was
is
fun.
The cleanliness is close to godliness? Is that from like Smashing Pumpkins or something? Or is that like a Bible verse that's Smashing Pumpkins?
It's a Bible verse first.
Is it a Bible verse or just something Christians say that they think is in the Bible?
Unknowable. Unless you want to read... Unless you want to read the most popular book of all time.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't read.
All right, tries to rinse her off. She's panicking. She quickly takes a giant swig of this vial, of the key,
he makes her pour it out.
Blood. Yeah, but like the whole time I'm like, she's got all this blood in her mouth, but like he wants to tell her that despite everything, she is the new Demon Knight. He wants to take her down, impress everybody, and maybe marry her. Blah, blah, blah. There's a dance, a literal dance. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Literal dance. It all ends with her spitting the blood into his face and crazy, like, screaming, fire, skeleton wing thing. Boom. Explosion.
Explodes. Oh, they tried to kill him with the arrow. Remember when he got the arrow in the eye? He's like, that only works. Oh yeah, when she stabs him with the key, that only works on lower demons.
Lower level demons, right? Yeah. We get to see his big old fire penis come out, his big old lightning penis come out. Whoa.
Down boy.
Down boy.
More unhinged Billy Zane.
So funny.
So funny.
Okay, real quick.
Go ahead.
Cleanliness is next to godliness is not in the Bible.
Oh, it is. It's
it
like
is
a
not.
Povich episode. It is not in the Bible.
According to Google AI, which is now the gatekeeper.
Still salty, huh?
Right.
All right. So, basically that sets up the rest of Geraldine's life. Will be outrunning these collectors. She gets on a bus, says, wait, I need to do something real quick, protects the doorway into the bus. Was that Bubba from Forrest Gump?
No.
No. Wasn't?
That's
maybe sure.
Did they make it clear who this guy is supposed to be?
Yes. So I'm thinking that
the guy who says I'm going to catch the next bus.
Yeah, it's
another collector.
The replacement because she killed the other collector. And I was confused for a long time watching the movies. Like these demons, they come up from wherever they come up from. When they put out their eyes, are they destroyed or are they just sent back? And I think they're destroyed. And when they destroyed Billy Zane,
their souls are freed.
His replacement, well, no, those guys, but I mean, Billy Zane's a demon, so a higher level demon. So he's just energy in the universe now, in the cosmos. And this is his replacement. You know, he's the new hire.
He's to replace
Bill. He's the guy that has to chase down the key holder.
Yep. Gotcha. So we see that. That's a fun little ending. That guy walks away whistling the Tales from the Crypt song. Yeah. Brings us back to the grand premiere of the shitty movie that John Larroquette's in, I guess. But he's walking the red carpet, and then I guess there's one more cut to do. Chops the Crypt Keeper's head off, and roll credits. Just, cheesy ending, but like all in all, this was if we take off the beginning part and the end part, this fits it's probably a 70-minute movie, right?
Like 70, 75-minute movie, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it's like an extended, maybe 20 minutes longer than one of the episodes would be.
Yeah.
I can't remember, good. Charlie. Do you remember if there were 2 stories per episode? Or did it
I don't remember.
Vary? I don't either. It's like,
I think it was just one, and it was an hour long on HBO.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I remember Terry Hatcher was in a good one. I remember there were some great episodes in that. And if this pod ever goes long enough to start, incorporating TV shows and stuff, then we'll talk about that more. But
impossible. We'll never get through all the movies.
Yeah, right. Well, we're mostly through them, right? There's no more
what
out there.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was I think they tried to redo this with something called Body Bags.
Is that John Carpenter?
It's John Carpenter, but it's like 3 shorts that now is a movie called Body Bags, but I think they made 3 shorts to be like a rival to Tales from the Crypt, and it never took off. And so they're like, "We'll put these 3 things together and sell it as a movie." That's what they
Why not, right?
It's not horrible.
Not terrible, no.
Yeah.
Let's talk a few categories real quick.
Okay.
What is the best kill?
Ooh, I think it's the cop, the fist through the head.
Oh,
yeah.
That was the most unexpected, because you don't know Billy Zane's power yet. You don't know what he's capable of, and when he punches the cop in the arm, he's elbow deep in his fucking head.
Yeah,
it's so fucking.
I mean, Roach's death kill was the most rewarding. Like, that motherfucker should have died a long time ago. But I agree, the punch through the mouth, out the back of his head, and then he gets stuck. He just has to rip his head off.
It was like physical comedy at that point,
and then he throws it at Breaker, goes, "Heads up," throws it at him.
Yeah, I agree. Punching the sheriff or the cop through the head set the tone, and we're like, "What am I about to watch?" Right?
Yeah.
So Roach, it kind of cut away a little bit. Yeah, we knew what he was going to get torn away, but they didn't do a whole Romero type thing on it.
There was he was attacked by like 4 or 5 of them. There was blood spurting everywhere. Lots of screaming. Very rewarding. Dumbass
Irene,
guy
we didn't see Irene and the other cop. We just saw the explosion. We did see her arm get ripped off, though.
Not a kill.
And if you want to count Breaker dying from the kid, that was a cool kill too. The kid, opening up and becoming this thing monster,
sticking his tongue in his open chest.
All right, so let's segue into gore score.
Pretty high for me.
It's, a punch through a head. We've got wounds being licked. We've got arms being ripped off.
Blood spurting.
I think, at least a 7. I'm probably an 8.
I'm thinking 8.
And we get Willie's head chopped off, and there's a head smashed on a thing. Yeah, it's just a lot of.
Some of it though is a lot of green blood. It's not
I don't count that.
Guts.
Yeah, I don't count the demons really, but that's goo. Yeah.
When that kid monster stuck his tongue into his open chest wound that he had clawed open and stuck his hand in, and then that's at least an 8 for me.
I think I'm at 7, but
okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so we'll call the 7.66 repeating.
Okay.
Or an
Oh,
8.
so that means you give it an 8 as well.
I'm giving it an 8 because
Okay,
I think even Cordelia got to get her head blown off. What happened to Cordelia?
I
That's
think
the
they
sex
shotgunned
worker.
her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good kills in this one. Dumbest character.
Roach.
Roach.
Roach
Without a
is,
doubt. The guy that makes the deal with the devil or the bad guy or the monster
I
is
guess.
a dumbass.
But if you were like thinking like if you gave him all an IQ score, I bet that cop.
But it's not about IQ score.
Okay,
It's
okay,
about
okay.
who makes the
Dumbest
dumbest
decisions.
moves.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. Mike, you're also Roach. Roach all the way.
Yeah, definitely Roach.
All right. Going all over the place. Would you survive this?
Yeah, because I would have put a bullet in Roach's chest early. And I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, like, he's obviously going to sell us out later.
Right.
And I'd be like, look,
we're all staying together.
Daylight is all we're waiting for. Everything's sealed up. If anybody walks off, I'd snag them by the shoulder, pull them back, and like, don't. Bro,
we'll
we're
look
in a
away.
horror movie.
You shit in the corner. It's fine, man.
Right. I'll hold a blanket up in front of you.
Okay.
Daylight comes and we're on our own. Fuck y'all.
Worst food you've ever seen in a horror movie? I mean, it's pretty bad, but what is that? What's that like? Just like guacamole soup?
He puts like ketchup on runny guac or something.
Oh. I forgot about that. That raises the gore score to 8.5.
I mean, if the movie would have been like an hour longer, we would have seen William Sadler like shitting his brains out in the corner.
Oh yeah, somebody would have jerked off or something.
What?
That would have been the cut scene leading up to Uncle Willie's big scene.
Slick Willie.
Like From Beyond when we see the guy in the room.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about. I'm missing any categories, Mike. I don't have the agenda, but we can do Hall of Fame stuff.
Yeah, body count and Hall of Fame.
Body count. All right, let's do the body count real quick. I'll look it up at the same time real quick.
7.
I mean,
that's
7.
A lot, right?
If you don't count the demons.
You don't count the demons.
No.
So
what about? Well,
there's 8 there's the 2 cops. There's 6 of them that work there. There's Billy Zane. There's
we don't count
Geraldine
Zane.
Gets away.
Do we count Zane?
I think you have to count him, right?
Okay. What's the? I'm saying 7.
I'll say.
Let's see the dead wiki.
I'll say 9. I feel like you're probably right at 7. And I always feel like I'm like, there's always probably 2 people I forget, so I'm gonna say 9.
Okay, I'm always under.
I'm gonna do anything that's not counted as like just random demon. Okay.
Yeah.
So Tupper face punched out. Bob face singed. Which one's Bob?
The other cop.
Oh, that's not how he died, though, right?
No, he blew up.
Yeah, he got blew up.
Was that the post office
Homer?
guy?
Oh, Homer's would have been the guy that made him work minimum wage job, right? Does that count? Because that's the kid's dad. Does that count as a new person? Not just a regular demon.
Yeah. No, they were killed to become demons. And the mom. Yeah, I think that counts. So what's the real number?
Up to 8. 9, Danny's the kid, right?
Danny.
Breaker 10, and then if we count the collector, it looks like 11.
Okay.
They count 23 demons, or 23 total kills, 12 men, 3 women, and 8 demons of unknown genders. But they double counted people. They said like zombie.
12 people.
They said zombie Willie, and I'm like, nah, come on, man, that's not.
No, it's Willie.
Yeah.
Like when we did From Beyond, it listed like Dr. Pretorius, and then it listed like Mega Dr. Pretorius,
Mega Jason,
and then it listed like Monster Super Mega Dr. Pretorius. I'm like, all right, he died once. Like, that's enough.
Right.
That's
Pretorius died.
If you like this movie, I do recommend that you check out Bordello Blood. It's another over the top with nudity and this type of just action and fun. It's another Tales from the Crypt film, and I think that's the only other one they did.
I think so.
What
about bad guy, and hero.
Okay, let's go with Hall of Fame categories. Is there Okay, let's start with female protagonist. Geraldine is to me, it's worth mentioning.
I don't know.
She's a strong female character that actively kicks the shit out of a demon, spits blood in his face. Very useful the whole movie. I don't think enough people have seen it. That's what we're gonna have to, kind of flush out one of these times. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's like just a super high movie on our pick. Does that give it more points than
This is our podcast. We
mainstream?
determine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
would
up
like to
us.
keep her on a maybe not the shortest of short lists, but if it grows a little bit, yeah, to consider her as
What about
a
Breaker?
final girl / female protagonist. Is Breaker a good
If you're going to put
performance?
her on the list, then you got to put him on the list, or you got to have neither of them on the list.
It's a good point.
He doesn't make it till the end.
Yeah.
But I mean, he sacrifices.
It's the best that William Sadler, like it's the most enjoyable I've seen William Sadler in a movie, and that's got to count for something.
More than VFW? Come on, man.
Oh, all right. I feel like you don't want to put the bar too high for Mike on this VFW movie that he's going to watch. All right, so maybe it's a not yet. Maybe it's not yet.
No.
I'll bring it up each year. Each year I'll bring it up, and we'll debate it. All right. How about immortal villains? The Collector. Did he do enough? He stole this movie. Like this is Billy Zane's movie, right?
It's 1,000%. I think if we're putting about Geraldine on a short list, he's on a short list too.
Yeah. If there aren't any lists, he's on the list
good.
for sure.
It's a good performance.
Yeah.
And he's versatile. He's doing different things to different people. He's, in your head, making your dreams come true one minute and then killing you the next. I mean, you could say there's a small itty bitty Freddy element to it.
A little bit, yeah. He's like in that whole like playing with you and quips and stuff.
Yeah,
I put him on the list.
Put him on the list. Is the key a prop that we would want?
Yeah,
the key's definitely a prop.
Recognizable enough?
Yep.
You put it on the table, you're gonna be, oh, that's Demon Knight.
Yep, 100%.
Okay. Any other props? How about that soup?
No.
That soup. What?
No, not the soup.
The Tales from the Crypt magazine?
Oh, yeah. What about the magazine? That one, actually,
yes.
If it was open to like a certain page where it's like we knew.
No, I mean, you just put it out. I mean, it was a real comic book.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah.
What about Willie's head?
Nah. That could be anybody's head.
Okay. Would the key need to have the box, the carrying case for the key? Is that a joint thing? Okay.
Not necessarily. It'd be cool if it came with the box.
Yeah.
But
be a lot cooler if it did.
Necessary.
Be a lot cooler if it
not
did.
Necessary. We quote a lot of non-horror movies on our horror movie podcast.
Director, I'm going to jump past it because this director really didn't direct many movies and definitely didn't get too far into horror films. So,
no,
nothing there. Did we get your opinion to go up, Mike, or down after we reviewed this? Remembering all the hilarity. So it's a 10. You said 10.
No, it's a Billy Zane piece though. I loved his performance. It was great.
100%.
And I wish he would do more things. I don't know. I feel like I just haven't seen him in much. It's like Zoolander and Titanic and now this.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I know he's done a shitload of other stuff.
He's still working. He's doing a lot of stuff, but I feel like he's one of those guys that just never found. He's a good actor. He's pretty. He just never found the right vehicle to make him a star. He tried not for lack of trying.
Right. He tried the superhero thing too. He tried the Phantom thing. Just the wrong one to do. Right.
That was a bad movie.
It was
that
real
was just
bad.
Yeah.
Was he course corrected? You know that bad guy in the first Jumanji movie? What's his name? Anyway.
The hunter guy.
No,
not the first Jumanji. I mean the first new Jumanji one. The first new one. What's his name? Carnival or Bobby something or other?
Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of stole all of Billy Zane's roles later. That guy.
Later, but I mean, yeah.
Later. Is there anybody else that could have done would Jim Carrey, for example, have been a better?
No.
Okay, so
It
Billy
would have been
Zane,
different, but I don't think it would have been better.
Unimpeachable to have this movie. Like,
I mean, the whole movie could be recast and redone.
Right, sure.
But I mean, Billy Zane is a star of that movie.
I think it's important that Billy Zane is good looking in this movie. That, like, to play the different roles that he has to play, and be able to trick the people that he does a certain way. I think it's important that it's someone that has like a look that you could hypnotize somebody with, and the charm, and also the way he manipulates with that, and then but also can dance a jig outside a window, and just be like, you guys are fucking crazy, and
then just be angry and dark.
Yeah.
Nice.
One last thing I want to bring up about the crew. Someone below the line, but I always appreciate when I see his name come up, is for the soundtrack, for the score, for the music, is Michael Kamen. There's only a few names when you talk about like music and score that you're in good hands, like John Williams or Hans Zimmer, Trent Reznor. Like when you see those names come up, when they
Basil
say, like,
Polidorus.
Yeah. Who?
Conan. Basil Polidorus did the Conan the Barbarian soundtrack.
Oh, okay. But when you see like John Williams
and others
and Hans Zimmer, you're like, fuck yeah, this score, this music is going to be great choices. And Michael Kamen is one of those too. He did the music and score in Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, X-Men, Last Action Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Last Boy Scout, Event Horizon, which we just did.
Okay.
Wow.
Look at our worlds coming together here.
It's a slept-on category.
Yeah. I mean, when you combine like rock with action and an orchestra, like he was the guy for that. And so, when you see his name pop up, it's like, yeah, you're going to get some good shit.
I hate to tell you this, Mike, but that made you lose your wild card for the day. When you pull in the score person, when you pull in the Billy Kamen or William Kamen or what's his name?
Michael Kamen.
Michael Kamen.
Nuance.
When you pull that out of your butt, then you don't get to be the wild card.
It's not pulling it out your butt if you recognize the name.
Oh, I guess you read the credits.
Classic
I guess that's
Charlie
right.
I read the credits. Like when they showed the producers, I'm like, Zemeckis, Joel Silver, holy shit, this is gonna be great.
I saw a tagline. We didn't cover the tagline. When they're dead, they're not dead.
What are we talking about?
Too generic.
The one on the poster says, "Ready for your dead time story."
Nice. That is
Tales
definitely a
Crypt guy.
Crypt thing to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already talked about some of the early contributors to the show. Yeah, Mike's gonna go binge watch all the seasons on AMC Plus, I think.
Yeah, Joe, see that password from you whenever you get a chance.
Well, you're
just give it to him now.
You're cutting out. Yeah, just give it to me. There'll be thousands of people with that password because that's how many downloads we get.
Your new bill is $736,000.
Right. You know how many emails I would get? Do you allow this access? That's
Five is what I'm guessing.
Sign up on our Patreon to get Justin's Shutter password.
It's a bonus.
Somewhere between 18 and 7 million people would request it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so recapping this thing, so much fun. Lives fondly. I think I was 15 or 14 when I saw this, so too young for the sex part, right?
Right, way too young.
But for some reason it resonated with me. I don't know.
I wonder why.
You guys. Yeah, I don't know either. I can't quite put my fingers on it. But anyway, so you guys agree, except for Mike. Mike said it's a 2.
No, you're like a 4
Not a
or
2.
5.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just making him
Parameter.
defend himself. All right, so I think the next pick is going to be Mike if he's ready.
Is it my pick? I do have
Are we
one.
doing?
We're doing that. Okay, so
doing
this is
the
actually
other
going to
one.
drop after this one, after the one you're thinking of, Charlie.
Yeah.
So
okay.
This is a Banky one.
Gotcha. Banksy.
So I think
Yes.
it's you, Mike.
I do have a pick ready to go if you'll allow it.
Shrek 2?
Is it butterfly effect? Is that why?
It's not butterfly effect, but it's more satire than it is horror, and there's elements of horror in it. They talk about horror in it.
You already did American Psycho.
No, it's not that.
Oh,
but it's satire. It's comedy. It's hilarious. It's Baltimore, Maryland through and through. We just celebrated John Waters' 80th birthday a few weeks ago. So my pick is going to be Serial Mom.
Nice. I don't know if I've seen that one.
I haven't seen it in so long.
I think, Charlie, you're going to love it.
Is it as good as Pieces?
Better than Pieces.
Oh, all right. I'm in.
It's good.
Awesome. So thank you guys for doing this on such a short notice. As Mike mentioned, I said, hey, can you guys knock out this 90-minute movie in a day and a half? And they said, we'll try. And they did it.
I finished the movie
in like
just
16
before
hours.
we started.
Yeah, I actually heard the credits running when the podcast started. Like,
Right.
He was like just finishing it up.
I was about to go to bed. And you're like, can you watch this real quick?
And you know what? You know what the beauty of that is? You guys could have been like, nah, we can't do it. It would have been fine. I wouldn't have been, my feelings wouldn't have been hurt.
What else am I going to do?
The show must go on, though, guys.
Yeah.
The show must go on. Speaking of the show, we appreciate all the people listening. After hearing before this one, you should have listened to our first fan-dedicated episode, which is
Heretic.
What again? Heretic.
Heretic.
With the always charming Hugh Grant. Maybe not the most charming role he's ever done, but it's a great role for him. As always, I'm going to try to butcher what Mike likes to put so elegantly. If you like our show, if you like this episode, which was all over the place because the lack of prep that I allowed for everyone to have, like and follow. Make sure to like so that you get those automatically downloaded or automatically queued up for you to listen to in the morning that they drop. We appreciate everybody listening. Tell your friends about it so we can just go viral, if you will. Yeah.
Mom's viral.
Yeah. She took a shot, man. Anyway, so what else we got, Mike? Where can you find us? You've got those memorized pretty well.
Oh, that's it. Just look for us on Instagram at allgutssogorypod. Rate and review wherever you listen to your podcast at. Drop us some fan mail and the link in all of our show notes. If you got a movie request or something you want us to talk about, or something hilarious Billy Zane did in this movie that we didn't mention.
Oh, yeah. So much stuff we didn't get to mention in it, but
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, Charlie, you got any extra stuff to say before we bounce out of here?
I got nothing.
Smash that like button.
Smash it, like Fergie.
After butchering it, let's let Mike tell Andy to take us out of here.
All right. This is the All Got So Gory podcast. This was Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Night. I am Mike for Justin and Charlie. Andy. Andy, take us home.
This is friend.